Yes.
That is, so you talked about definition.
Yes.
You know, when we talk about some people hear about definition, when they hear you talk about definition, look like maybe it's a game. People see it as a game. So are you saying it's good to define your purpose when you want to get married? Like it's better for the man and the woman to come together and say, okay, this is what we want, this is what we want to achieve. Is it good for them to negotiate and talk about it before the marriage or after the marriage? Because some persons believe that once they talk about it like that, it's like a game. They have motive. Like you're coming into this marriage with a motive. Like some girls like, okay, what do you want to achieve as a graduate? The next thing is marriage. That's the mindset some people have, some girls have. Once they finish school, what next is marriage. So now you're talking about definition. So if I meet a guy now and he's in love with me, is it right for me and him to sit down and say, okay, what do we want in this marriage? Is it proper, Daddy?
You see, before marriage, there's usually courtship.
Okay.
You see, it is this attitude that makes people think that the marriage is an achievement. Marriage is not an achievement. Marriage is a responsibility you go into. Marriage is supposed to be a catalyst for the achievement of a purpose. What is not defined cannot be refined. If you meet my wife today and tell her that I'm in Scotland celebrating my birthday, she will tell you this is what my husband has always told me he wanted in life. And if it's like when I had my granddaughter yesterday in Germany, if you tell my wife that Dr. Poki's daughter-in-law delivered in Germany, he will say that my husband has always said that he wanted to have a global family and grandchildren all over the world. And I told her in the beginning that I wanted to marry somebody I will grow with. And so it was defined, but it's not negotiation. When you, if you make it like a negotiation, it's different. You are discussing, you are setting your priorities, and then you are trying to understand each other's vision. And so, because the purpose of marriage is to help each other to achieve their purposes. It's like an enzyme substrate reaction. It's like a lock and key. If an enzyme enters a substrate, the enzyme that digests carbohydrate